Last time on the Cowboy Way, Alabama.
Get in front of them. This is the one thing that we didn't want to happen.
Things went south on a massive cattle drive.
Get these cattle in the soybeans. Now we got to get them out.
That ain't going as planned.
But when the going gets tough, the Cowboys get tougher.
We're gonna whoop the cattle.
And they got the job done.
Hey guys, that's all of them.
Misty took a tumble, but got back in the saddle and revealed a big plan for her future.
I want to start a cow business.
You'll be Mr. Mom for the day, and let's see how you handle it.
Bubba and Kaylee wagered a bet.
Bubba, she doesn't have a diaper on. I won the bet.
And Bubba's wee mistake cost him.
Oh, she's up, and she's peeing on me.
Are you serious?
Oh, my goodness.
Booger asked Matthew an important question.
I really, really love your mama. Would it be all right with you if I married her?
And got the answer he was hoping for.
You can wear my mommy?
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way.
Over that one right there, you got pink eye. That calf right there's pretty bad. We're going to have to get him a shot, because all it's going to do is spread from one cow to the other if we don't.
The Cowboys have to act fast when an infection threatens the herd.
So, how was the drive over?
Long as usual. Just 3.5 hours, you know.
Well, I have a problem to solve for that. Just move here.
Bubba gets some tough love from his in-laws.
Bubba, I think you really need to think about what they're saying.
Cody, I keep losing you.
You think you can come help us for a little bit?
I'm in Mississippi, man. I don't know how it's gonna happen.
And leaves Booger and Cody in a tough spot trying to build the office.
All right, whoa! Oh!
Hang on.
Misty, what can we do for you?
Misty executes her business plan.
So how many head of cattle are you looking to buy?
I need enough to buy 100 head.
So do you have any idea about what cut you want?
And Booger plans to pop the question.
I've waited my whole life to meet someone like you. Because when I ask myself, can I live without you? The answer is no. I want to ask you something. Over that one right there, you got pink eye.
Does it really?
See him right there, Bubba?
Yeah. I see him.
One right there with pink eye.
A Charolais calf.
You want to just drive them all to the pens? There's a bunch of calves that has it.
We'd have to move 2 loads of cattle just to even take them to the pens. Let's just doctor these in the pasture.
There's another one right there. Best get ahead of it, sure enough, you know.
There's a lot of ways to get pink eye, but in this field, it's kind of obvious. You got millet heading out, and you got a lot of pigweed. And I mean, if you get a piece of millet or some pigweed up in night, it gets infected, it takes one calf, and he starts spreading it. In a few more days, the whole herd's liable to have it.
That calf right there's pretty bad. We're going to have to give him a shot, because all it's going to do is spread from one cow to the other if we don't. It's very important to get this pink eye under control. If you don't get it doctored immediately, that cow will lose their eye. Nobody wants to buy a blind cow. Generally, they just walk around in circles because they can't see where to go.
You got your phone?
Yeah.
Why don't you call Dakota and tell him to come over here? I know he's got some medicine.
Be dang right I got my phone. I'm a married man. That wife calls, can't get a hold of you.
I'm surprised the battery ain't dead from her calling every 30 minutes.
Mine just likes being around me.
There's one right there with pink eye.
Got
Getting in their eyes and them pigweeds up there. We should have mowed all that. This pasture here looks good, but that up part up there is where they're getting it from. And then send somebody down here to bush hog it.
Hey, Dakota. Hey, man, we're here at the North Millet Field, and there's 4 or 5 calves that's got some pink eye. We just don't have no medicine. How quick can you be here? All right, man. Thank you.
Dakota's a perfect man to be calling for the job. He's a good young fella, and he's a hard worker. He's enrolled in vet school. He's been around cattle, and he knows exactly what we need. That calf right here needs a shot. That's pretty bad. There he is. You got the medicine, Dakota?
Yeah, I got it. Sorry it took me so long, fellas. I had to get the medicine and get my horse. What's the plan, fellas?
We're fitting to get a loop on one and get him doctored.
As soon as y'all get a loop on them, I'll bring the medicine over. Y'all want to try to get them gathered up real quick?
Yeah, just kind of ease them right there in that bottom like we're doing. Just let them drift, and I'll just kind of ease one out and go to him. Cody, you got him?
Yes, sir, I got him. Y'all go ahead.
We only have 30 to 45 seconds to get this yearling doctor. The process to treat pink eye is you need to give them a shot of antibiotic, and you need to put another antibiotic powder inside of their eye. And the next thing, so we've got to put a patch on that eye. That'll speed up the healing process on pink eye.
Release the beast. Shh. Well, you know, when you finally get the first rope and doctor to let go, it's kind of like you knock the cobwebs off. You know, you kind of get your butterflies out of your system, and it's time to go do business now. Take your time, Booger. He'll come circle back around to the herd. Oh, dang, you see Dakota jump off that horse and get on that calf? You know I don't rope no more, but I still do give lessons now, and I'd cut you one heck of a deal, package deal.
I'll tell you what, you give me your wages, I'll write this one off for the day.
I'll pay you double and give you mine. If when we take that rope off, you can ride in 3 hops. I'm talking 3 hops. All right, he's all yours, boys.
You ready?
Come on, boy.
Get your wages.
Yeah, big dog. They went him to third. They went him to Cody. They went him to third.
Come with him, big boy.
I've been working with him.
You said. Well, heck fire, I'm expecting this old yearling to start bucking a little bit. It's kind of wah, wah, wah. Well, that ain't the case. Only thing I can figure him and Dakota had to do, hey, we'll split this money for the end of the day. We'll teach old Harris a lesson.
Yes! Woo, man, that's heck of a
Hands up, waiting on you, pay, boy.
Golly, I just lost that money.
Dakota, I appreciate you coming over here to help us, bud.
Look, there ain't nothing better than coming out here with y'all and stealing Cody's money.
Woo, it's getting hot, boys. Let's get the heck out of here.
Fellas, y'all call me next time y'all need me.
Thanks, Dakota.
Appreciate it, man. It's real hard to find a good young cowboy these days. You can find a lot that can talk the talk, but it's hard to find one that can walk the walk. And Dakota can walk the walk.
Buzz, when you heading back to Mississippi?
I got to go back this weekend.
Golly, you spend a bunch of time over there.
I know, man. I've been burning up the road, driving back and forth.
That I-10 gets long, real long, don't it?
Yeah, it does, but my father-in-law needs some help, you know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you got a lot of stuff going on. Booger's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, shoot, my wife, she's got her own business she's trying to start.
What kind of business is Missy starting?
She wants to buy a bunch of cows.
Oh, just buy some cattle? Yeah. Misty's about to start herself a new business. Why they keep calling it business? She's gonna buy her some cattle. That's like going to the store getting more eggs when you already own some chickens.
What you got going on, Bug, this afternoon?
Man, I've been thinking.
Oh, heck.
God.
I thought about asking Jacqueline to marry me.
You sure about that, Bud? You ready for that? That's a big commitment.
I don't know.
I tell you, I'm shell-shocked about Booger thinking about getting engaged. I couldn't tell you if he's ready or not. No would probably be the right answer.
I'm curious about what y'all think about the situation.
All I know is old man told me one time playing poker, you think long, you think wrong.
So you think I need to just go ahead and go do it?
You go to thinking too hard, you be done think yourself in a tizzy.
You got to do what's in there, right there.
I know it's a really big deal, taking on a wife and taking on a child. But it's just like when they say you know, you know.
Just the thought of you thinking about it has got me just plumb excited.
I need to go find a ring first, I guess. I gotta have one of them, don't you?
All right,
That's
boy.
about enough.
All right, grab me.
I'm not ready to get out of the sun. I know that.
Misty, how are y'all?
Hi, David.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
See you, Cody. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
The bank that I'm going to, small town bank, they're very agricultural based. They believe in the people that raise cows. They believe in the people that do crops. Hopefully they can see what my plan is and they'll jump on board.
Cody, I guess if you're coming to see me, you need something, right?
Hey, buddy, you ain't loaning me the money. That's the boss there. This is for her. I'm just here for moral support.
Okay. All right. Misty, what can we do for you?
I'm thinking about starting a cattle business, and I want to call it Full Moon Cattle Company.
So how many head of cattle are you looking to buy?
I need enough to buy 100 head.
Do you know how much this is gonna cost, you think, all that cattle, 100 head?
The market changes every day, but I think right now I can get them at about $1,000 a head. Once we get these heifers, we're gonna sell the specialty replacement heifers off of them, and then we're gonna also do specialty freezer beef. My business plan is pretty simple. I wanna do some replacement heifers. I wanna be able to grow them up, sell them off to other farms so they can grow their herd off of our cows. And I wanna do freezer beef. The whole point of this business is so that we can leave something for our little boy to inherit and to grow past what we've already established for him. So we're gonna need this money to lay that foundation for him.
Well, Misty, really the only thing left is for y'all to sign a few things for me. So what I'll do is show you here.
Well, hot dang, Missy just went and got that big loan from the bank.
Good.
All right. Yep, got there.
You know, you made it so easy on her to walk in here and get a loan. And normally you meet me at the door and lock it when I come in here. What do you want, Cody? What do you want this time? I'm taking a sucker, by God. I
He
ain't
just knows I can handle it.
Oh, here we go. Well, David, appreciate you, buddy.
Absolutely. Thank you, Cody.
Yes,
Good
sir.
seeing
Thank
you,
you so
Cody.
much.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Misty.
much.
Absolutely.
I might come back tomorrow.
All right.
For another sucker.
See you guys.
Coming up.
What do y'all think?
Looks good, man. It's a little low in the back right here.
We've decided the Faith Cattle Company needs an office.
This will be good. I like this. Honey.
Will you marry me? Boys.
What's up, bud? Looks good, man.
And what do y'all think? At least 2 more loads?
Yeah, I would say. It's a little low in the back right here.
Definitely.
We noticed it when we pulled in. It's a little bit higher up here.
We've decided the Faith Cattle Company needs an office. You know, we don't need a real big office. We just need a spot where we can keep everything organized and in place.
Well, the mainframe building's gonna be 50 by 50. We're gonna come off one side with a big run for hay, you know what I'm saying? And have this part, the mainframe barn, just be like, I guess, a shop.
You know, we need to build a shop. That way we can get us an office built in it, maybe park some equipment. We're gonna have, we might even put us a stall there just to work on stuff. This will be good. I like this.
We all want to start laying some stuff out. I got some stakes and some cones.
We'll get that tape measure and we'll stretch it out and
all right,
measure
let me
it
get
out.
this machine out of the way so we ain't working around it.
The pad looks good, guys, but it's definitely low back here in the back. We need to raise the elevation up on the pad right here because we're a little slim.
The reason why we decided to build this ourselves is because, for one, I'm a carpenter. Number 2, we can save some money. And number 3, I can teach Cody a thing or two.
We'll save some money, but we'll know it's done right.
Dang right. I'm just glad Missy's home now. She can babysit Carter. I can get out here and do this kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's hard. You know how it is?
Yeah, I know, man.
Good gracious. Just to go feed a horse, it takes 2 hours. Seems like about halfway out there, baby wants some milk. You know what I mean?
Yep, diaper needs changing. She's hungry. He's hungry. Speaking of having to change diapers all day, I had to watch Andy all day long. Kaylee bet me that she could do my job for the day, and I was going to stay home and air conditioner and watch Andy. Well, I lost the bet. So
you couldn't handle it all day? I know. You know, I know how Bubba feels. Parenting, it has its up and downs. But heck, fire to lose that many bets to your wife, you figured you'd learn not to bet with her. That's a laughing matter, I'd call that.
So anyhow, since I lost the bet, I've got to take her to a couples massage. Not only do I have to pay for her to go get a massage, mud bath.
Is this where you get a couple massages?
Well, you know, it's a couples massage. So I've got to pay for her, and she wants me to go with her.
Well, shoot fire, Bubba. You might like it. They're not there tickling on your feet.
Well, why don't y'all come on with me then and go?
We ain't got no money. I ain't about to get some massage from a stranger. I'm a cowboy. I wear my injuries with pride. I can't get none of this clay on me. I got other plans here in a little bit.
What you got planned?
I want y'all to go with me.
Where are we going?
We're going to get an engagement ring.
Engagement ring?
Yep. I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
I thought you was gonna think about this.
I didn't thought.
Are you serious, Booger? I mean, like
I'm dead dog serious.
You're serious.
Yes, sir.
This is a big decision now. You can't just,
I know.
You know, it ain't like buying a saddle. Once you ride it a little bit, you can trade it off. This one right here, you got to stick with it.
You know, I think for Booger to go out on his own to get an engagement ring would be impossible. He's liable to come back with an onion ring. I mean, he has no experience in this area.
If I go down there, y'all make me buy one, okay?
Oh, we're gonna make you buy a good one. Booger, there ain't 2 types of engagement rings. That's a big old good one and a good old big one.
We doing this.
Let's do it, son.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Load up.
Before I get the heebie-jeebies and take off.
Here we go, boy. Woo!
I've made up my mind. It's time for me to put a ring on Jacqueline's finger.
It's game time, buddy. Oh, my good fellow, after you. After you.
Look at y'all. Woo! I'm not a ring shopper, and I'm only gonna do this once in my life. So I'm gonna take the guys for a little bit of help, because I could pass out. You just don't never know. I've never been married before, and I've never even entertained the idea. And I'm pretty excited about
Well, that's pretty cool. So do you have any idea about what cut you want? Or do you know anything about diamonds?
ribeye.
Well, they are premium cuts and
What's the
different
biggest
cuts.
one?
It would be that one.
Now, that diamond is very special. It retails for around $40,000.
$40,000. That's a herd of cows.
You bring your checkbook, cowboy?
You gonna sell the horses and the cattle?
You better start selling your organs.
You gonna sell your truck, too?
I gotta have a house when I get done with all this. Let me pick out something else. I want to get Jacqueline a really nice ring, but it's, you know, more traditional style. Nothing too flashy, but plenty enough to show my love.
This is the traditional round brilliant cut, and it will pop no matter what.
That sure is a pretty radical. What do you think of this for her, Bubba?
That's really nice. I like that four-prong setting with the diamonds running down the edge of the band.
What do you think, Harris?
I like this.
Which one?
The $42,000.
I figured you would.
You know, I financed it to you.
You don't want to finance anything with him.
So you think I'll write you up?
Let me just think a little bit more. I like to think.
Are you sure about this?
That's not as simple as buying the ring. I'm actually gonna have to ask the question. Things are really starting to sink in. Put it in my pocket. Pull it out.
Get over in front of him, Cody. Get over in front of him.
He needs to practice.
Yeah, like make it serious now. You can propose to Cody
I'm
like
Jack.
this is Jack.
Tap it.
Whatever you want to do.
Honey. Man.
From deep down, Booger, deep down.
It's hard to look at him and be
Just
deep
look
down.
at me.
I think I need to just ask. I'd be like, I've been waiting 34 years for this moment. I finally get an opportunity to propose to the love of my life. There's no doubt in the bottom of my heart that it's you. Will you marry me?
That sounds good.
Of course.
And yes, we will.
Of course. Of course. We are.
Come here, get
You know, for a minute I was thinking this could be another prank, but after looking at rings and boogers, he's really paying attention. Like, I think he knows what he wants, and I think he knows what Jacqueline wants, and I'm proud for him, and I'm happy for him, too.
That was good, man. That was from the heart.
I'm ready. I think this is the ring. We're gonna put a little more carrots in there just to make sure she says yes.
Yeah.
And then I think this is it.
I think
This
so,
is
too.
it.
I think so.
Let's go ahead and do it, man. I say you think long, you think wrong.
Oh, that's
Amen.
enough nonsense. You saying you always got to think about something now.
If this is what it takes to have Jacqueline the rest of my life, I'm game. I'm ready. I don't even want. Will y'all sign that for me? When it comes back, just sign it. I really don't want to look. I have found the ring of Jacqueline's dreams, and it's going to be handed to her from the man of her dreams.
You okay?
Coming up.
I am long overdue for this right here.
This feels good. You keep making bets like this, I'll gladly lose.
We're gonna put a mud mask on your face.
I hope y'all can get this money out of our cow pen.
How'd I look?
Hey, y'all just let me handle this situation, because the last time we all three got in the truck to go look at some
Where's there
leased
some
land.
pasture down this way yet? It's all houses.
Oh, don't you worry about it. It's down here.
These guys think that I'm taking them to a leased property. Well, I'm fixing to feed them some of their own medicine. The last time they told me they were taking me to some leased property to look at, I got tricked into going to diaper class.
Where are we going right now?
I told
We're supposed to be heading south, and we're headed east.
Let's talk about swaddling.
I had a buddy that got bucked off his horse, and I wish I knew how to swaddle then. I could have swaddled him, you know what I mean?
Today, the tables have turned. We're fixing to go ahead and look at some leased property.
We need a place, no joke, with a, I do mean, a short enough, cleaned out bottom. You know what I'm saying?
I have a feeling this place we're going to, pretty clean.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, I heard they do a lot of cleaning all the time.
They talking about a 1 year by year lease, 4 or 5 years? Can we get a long term, you think?
Well, I'm gonna massage the guy pretty good.
Massage him?
Massage him, yeah, you know, work out the kinks. Here we are, boys. The Mountain Massage and Day Spa.
Who we picking up here?
We ain't picking up nobody here. We fitting to walk in there.
Shit.
Yeah.
To get what?
This is my way of taking care of you two, for taking such good care of me, taking me to that diaper class.
Massage?
Yeah, massage.
I never had no dang massage.
Gonna put mud on your face?
Mud on my face?
Yeah, it might help y'all two out a little bit.
Good.
Improve your looks.
It make me feel better. I'll do it.
You mean you pay to have mud put on your face?
I ain't getting the mud, though. I don't want no mud on me.
Hey, can we go in the back door? I really don't want nobody to see us walking in this place.
The guys are gonna love it here. It's a very relaxing spot. It's got a feng shui about the place.
Come on in here.
What are you doing here?
Some of Bubba's doing.
Are you part of this?
Couples massage.
Part of what? I thought I was having a me and Bubba day.
It's a couples massage.
Yeah,
You and
that's
me are a
what-
couple.
yeah,
We'll just leave them to
And
it.
then
Y'all
we'll
just come on.
Hey, hold on a minute. Y'all two are a couple now. Y'all come on back.
Are you serious, Bubba?
Yeah.
I don't know
This
why
is
y'all do
payback
it.
right here for poker night.
I can't believe this. So much for a relaxing afternoon.
This is gonna be relaxing.
I don't think so. How's this gonna work? I mean, I thought it was me and my husband, and now they're here.
You know what? We can absolutely accommodate you for your couples massage.
Okay.
We've got 2 separate rooms. I think that we'll definitely, yes, sir.
Okay.
Me and Harris ain't gonna be naked in the same room.
You won't be naked.
We'll be in the same
You
room.
can keep your hat on.
Do y'all really put mud on people?
Absolutely.
If you do any hot waxing, you won't need but a little bit because he's only got like 6 hairs.
Oh,
Right?
I
Hands off of me.
don't think we have y'all lined up for hot waxing today.
Y'all just accept it. What I know at this point, y'all are cutting into my time, so
Yes, ma'am.
let's go.
All right, guys, come on back.
Alrighty.
Once I get into the room with Kaylee and we start getting massaged, kind of realizing I like this a little bit. This is actually the best bet I've ever lost.
This feels good.
I told you it would be awesome.
Losing this bet wasn't so bad after all. If you keep making bets like this, I'll gladly lose.
You're good at losing, so that shouldn't be a problem. Bubba's telling me this is the best bet he's ever lost, and I'm like, duh, I set it up.
This was a great idea.
That was great.
That's not gonna happen.
Have you ever seen such white feet before in your life? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, don't just dive in and go touching my feet now. You got to say something. You know what I mean? Hot dang. Hot dang. Easy now. Easy there. Hot dang, you just...
Harris, you all
That
right?
scared me to death.
Generally, when a cowboy takes his boots off, he don't get his feet rubbed. But I could kind of start like an idea.
Oh, don't stick your finger between my toes.
It has been a long time since me and Bubba had, relaxing, pampering time together, probably since our honeymoon. So I'm just glad that he's here and that we get to experience this together.
I sure hope nobody calls and says there's cattle out on the ball field right now.
I think a cowboy would live longer if he had someone to do this to him every day. At least every other. You know, this spot thing ain't so bad after all. Kind of enjoyable. Especially when an old lady get to rubbing on you. Man, you never realized you had so many sore spots.
We're gonna put a mud mask on your face.
I hope y'all can get them that's mud out of our cow pen.
Coming up.
Have you guys talked about moving over?
Our business is picking up, and I really want to focus on that right now.
You need a backup plan, brother. You know, you've got a family to consider.
walk in, you don't knock.
It's my parents' house.
Hey,
Hey.
guys.
So excited.
Hey, Daddy.
Baby.
Hey, Bubs.
Howdy, Mama Law.
How you doing, Bubs?
Hey, you.
How's
What's
your
up,
baby?
Mama? How you doing, man? Hey, baby.
Oh, here, y'all come on in.
Okay. Me and Bubba have been coming down to Mississippi a lot. Ever since we have baby Andy, I truly want to be closer to my family. David's got yours.
Read your mind.
Got me a little sweet tea.
Read your
All
mind.
right, man.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh.
You want your mams?
Hey, little pretty mama. Oh.
Mwah. I hate that she just goes to you when you're around. She completely forgets about me and Bubba.
What you doing?
Oh, she loves her mams. I missed you.
You missed your mams? Get a kiss. Get kisses.
Boo-boo.
So she walking, crawling?
Yeah, she could crawl, she pulls up on everything, and she's getting to where she could stand up for a few seconds by herself, but she doesn't try to really walk or anything just yet.
Oh, big girl. Well, I need more FaceTime moments with her.
So, how was the drive over?
Long as usual. Just 3.5 hours, you know. It doesn't get any shorter.
No, and I feel like it takes longer now with her because she hates the car, so we stop so often. And she's screaming
It's your fault.
all the time.
Well, I have a problem to solve for that. Just move here.
Andy is my parents' first grandbaby. They are absolutely obsessed with her, and obviously they want her close to them.
Have you guys talked about moving over or what?
We do here and there, Mr. David, but there's so much going on in the cattle company right now, and we've been staying super busy, and we haven't really had much time to talk about it, you know. When I get home at nighttime, I'm so wore out, and I don't want to talk. I just want to rest.
Well, you know, I was thinking there's a lot of land around here. So,
yeah.
As far as running cattle.
Really?
In fact, I've looked at it a little.
Really?
Shocker.
They think I can just up and move to Mississippi? I mean, I've got a home and a business in Alabama.
You know, our business is picking up, and I really want to focus on that right now. You know, I want to get it while the getting's good, so.
You know, you've got a family to consider. You got this baby girl over here and that baby girl over there.
And that baby girl is ours.
I know she is.
Well, I mean, I know your knee's already giving you trouble. I mean, how long are you gonna be able to run cattle?
I mean, Bubba, think about that every single morning that I know I'm around you. I mean, it takes you forever just to get straightened back up.
You know, you need a backup plan, brother. Because if you were to get hurt, that's gonna shut you down as far as hands-on your cattle business.
I understand what Mr. David's saying. I understand that he wants me to be able to take care of Andy and my family forever, and I'll do that. But I can do that being a cowboy the rest of my life.
You know, I know you guys are right, but the problem is my heart is in the cattle company so much, and I love it. That's all I know. I don't know, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard spot because, you know, y'all are wanting us to come down here, and, you know, there's just, my heart's just into the cattle business so much.
Bubba, I think you really need to think about what they're saying. None of us are asking you to give up your way of life at all. It's just a matter of having a secure financial future for us and having a solid backup plan. You gotta think about me and her if you were to truly get hurt.
I got a plan. That is to take care of my daughter, take care of my wife, keep a roof over their head and keep their bellies full. And I've been doing a good job with it since day one.
Okay, guys, that's enough talk about work.
Let's talk about how happy you two are to see your good-looking son-in-law.
God.
Oh, the Andy's face said it all.
Andy, what's the matter, baby? I know your daddy crazy.
Coming up.
Oh! Hang on. We don't have time to be wasting money. Oh, look at this. Gosh dang.
We should have waited till the right 10 come in, but everybody got too gun-ho trying to get this barn up. Keep coming.
Tell me something I can't see.
Keep coming forward. Towards the barn. Whoa.
Hang on. It's gonna crease.
Every time I slide it up, it gets hung on something.
Look, where it bent earlier, is that 10 creased?
Yeah, it's all creased up.
Well, I can't put it up there then.
Huh?
It's gotta come back down.
We gotta get the roof put on the office today. Me and Cody's starting in on this job, but I tell you what, we're come to realize This ain't no two-man job. We need somebody on that barn to pick up on the end of it. Heck, it's gonna kill me trying to put every piece of this tin on there like this.
Bubba made it sound so dang easy, and here we are. We got 3 sheets of tin up there, been here half a day.
It is easy when you ain't here.
We've already got the trusses set. We've already got our purlins run on the barn. Now all we gotta do is put the tin up there. Problem is, it's 25-foot sheets of tin with 2 guys handling it. It's really a 3-man job. God dang it. We don't have time to be wasting money. Oh, look at this. Gosh dang.
We should have waited till the right tin come in, but everybody got 2 gun-ho trying to get this barn up. This tin is too thin. We either gotta have more people or more tin, different tin. Call Bubba and see what he thinks about it. I don't build barns for a living. You know, Cody, he's getting so aggravated with this whole situation. He's got to learn to calm down, control his temper. I don't know if he's getting more mad because we ruined a piece of tin or Bubba ain't here.
Hello?
Bubba,
Yes, sir.
we're trying to get the roof put on this office, man. We really need another hand.
Do what? Cody. Hello?
What'd he do, hang up on you?
Lost him.
Every time we call Bubba, there ain't no service. You can't get a hold of him. Yeah, you can call him, but you won't get to talk to him.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Bubba?
Yeah.
Bubba.
Hello? Service. Cody, I keep losing you.
Bubba, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now, man.
I had to pull off the side of the road, bud. I don't have service where I'm at.
What's going on, man? You and Booger having a hard time?
I mean, the building's pretty much done. We just gotta get the metal on.
What's Booger doing? Is he sitting down watching, trying to supervise?
Tell him we need some help.
Man, you're gonna have to have some extra hands up there. That's more than a 2-person job right there.
I was kind of under the impression we were gonna do it ourselves, save money. You think you could come help us for a little bit?
I'm in Mississippi, man. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I'm 2.5 hours away from you.
I get a phone call from Cody and Booger. They're telling me that they're trying to get the roof on the office. Well, I automatically know that they're not getting anything done because the carpenter's gone.
Our time is back. Here we all wasted half the day.
I thought y'all could handle it, man.
I thought we discussed this thing will be done by next week. We're gonna have to get some extra help over there, so we all need to have that office done.
I finally get my point across of what's happening. He's aggravated because we haven't hired other hands. Well, the initial agreement was not to hire hands to save money, us 3 to do it. He's off in Mississippi.
Here's the deal. You find a couple extra hands for tomorrow, and I'll make it down there. We'll
Get that barn knocked out now.
All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Heck, it's fire. It's easy to give instructions when you're 2.5 hours away, you know?
All right, you finding some help. I'm gonna go work on something I know something about.
Chris, what you doing, man?
Want anything done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey, Sonny.
Look who I brought.
Look there.
Hey.
Are we gonna do some cooking today? We are? Good. I like that. You gonna give me a hug? Okay. That's sweet.
Well, Booger keeps talking about your banana pudding, so I thought maybe you could show me how to make it.
I certainly will. I'd love to show you.
Booger's grandparents are very special to him, and it really makes me feel like part of the family that his grandmother's inviting me over to show me some of her recipes. I think Booger's gonna love that. So has the recipe changed over the years?
Well, it has. I learned to put different ingredients in it.
She learned what to let the family taste it, and whichever one we bragged on the best, that's when she started going with that one.
Let's get the cream cheese. Just beat that until it's kind of smooth, and then we'll add the condensed milk and beat it up, and then we'll add the milk and the pudding.
I'll hold the bowl, you blend, okay? Well, I've never put cream cheese in banana pudding before, and when I'm mixing it, it's not mixing. It's very lumpy. It does not look good at all. Pudding should not have hunks of cheese in it.
Grandma, you keep a close eye on them. You know how many people's tried to make your banana pudding couldn't get the job done right.
Yep.
He bringing a lot of girls over here to learn how to make pudding?
No, you're the first one. Jacqueline, he doesn't introduce me to anybody unless he's serious.
So you're telling me Booger can be serious?
I hope he can.
I'm not sure I really believe that Booger's never brought another girl over to his grandma's house. I think Grandma's got Booger's back.
Spread them around. My sister just lays them there one at a time.
Do you lay them in here one at a time?
No, I don't.
Okay. We'll do the grandma style and just pour them.
Yep, scatter them around.
I'm actually a little bit nervous for everybody to try this banana pudding because it doesn't look right. And here's Grandma. She's made it 100 times. Booger's eaten it his whole life. This can't be the banana pudding I've heard about.
All right, here it goes, Grandma. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna try the pudding.
It's good.
It has a lot of flavor and a very, very good taste.
Matthew's face said it all. We all know 3-year-olds are honest.
I don't like it.
You don't like your own cooking?
I'm sort of wondering if Grandma can taste right now because she said she likes it. Because we all know this banana pudding is disgusting. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try harder next time.
No, don't try too hard. Yours will be better than mine.
You know, I don't want to make Jacqueline uncomfortable in front of Grandma. So no matter what this pudding tastes like, I'm gonna say, good. I appreciate everything.
Thank you, son. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You and Jacqueline cooked.
We appreciate the coaching.
Anytime you want to come back and learn to cook something, I'll be glad to help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Even though today's cooking lesson didn't go very well, I really want to come back and try again because I know Grandma's recipes are the key to Booger's heart.
See you, Grandma.
All right, honey, I love you.
Love you.
Thank you. I appreciate everything.
I love you, Jacqueline.
Come back.
All right, anytime you come back.
Coming up.
Jacqueline thinks this is just a normal walk in the park, but I can't hardly even focus because I'm about to propose to Jacqueline, and I'm just on the inside, I'm just boiling right now. I can't even think. You like it?
Yeah, I love it. I just am shocked. I see all these horse tracks up and down here. Was this you today?
Yeah, I come down here and ride my horse. I love riding them colts to these woods.
Does that ever get boring, you know, riding the same trail?
It kind of gets boring, but at the same time, you got a lot of time to do some thinking. Jacqueline thinks this is just a normal walk in the park, but I can't hardly even focus because I'm about to propose to Jacqueline, and I'm just on the inside, I'm just boiling right now. I can't even think.
So what were you thinking about today?
Thinking about my family farm, going to Grandma's house and eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Sitting there talking to my papa. I thought about you. I thought about Matthew. I thought about life. I thought about training horses.
Going for a walk in the woods is not an uncommon date for Booger and I. But today, something seems off. Booger keeps rambling. Maybe he got a little bit too much sun at work today. He seems a little bit loopy. What is this?
Something I put together for you.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it. I just am in shock. I just can't believe you came out here and did this. Look at this. You did so good.
Sit down. Gotta get to Jacqueline's heart if I want her to say yes. So I set up a gorgeous picnic, put some pictures up of all of us, family and friends. I want her to look at them pictures and realize we are such a great looking family.
That was Bulls on the Beach last year. We sure have made a lot of memories in a short amount of time, haven't we?
We have. Look what else I brought us. Your favorite.
You thought of everything. Wow. Rose petals and pictures of us and a bottle of champagne and desserts. Booger Brown has surprised me again.
To us.
To us. And to this picnic that Booger Brown did all by himself.
You enjoying it?
You did really good.
I want to tell you something. I've really been thinking about this for a while. I'm not that emotional. They sure started coming out. I believe I just realized this is a really big deal. I've
waited my whole life to meet someone like you. It's like it's a big puzzle. And there's pieces of it that's been lost. And when you and Matthew come along, I felt like I was complete. And when I'm riding these horses, I have a lot of time to think. I think about life with you. And I really ask myself sometimes if I can live with you forever. And I don't know. But I know I gotta try. Because when I ask myself, can I live without you? The answer is no. Listen, I wanna ask you something. Will you marry me?
Of course I will.
She told me yes. I was like, home run.
I waited for this day for 34 years. Do you like it?
I love it.
I can't wait to spend my life with you.
I can't wait to tell everybody. Booger came into my life, and he wants to take on that role of a father figure to Matthew and a husband to me. James's shoes are certainly hard ones to fill, and Booger's not necessarily trying to fill his shoes. Booger's a whole new pair of boots, and those are the boots I want to walk with as we start a new future together.
Are we really engaged?
That's it. You're mine. I'm yours. I'm so happy.
This is the girl of my dreams. I love Jacqueline more than anything. She's gorgeous, she's fun, she's exciting. This is right where I need to be. I feel so honored that my family and her family took this time to come and celebrate us.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations. Everybody's so proud, especially my mother. She has waited her whole life for me to be engaged so she could have a daughter-in-law. Pretty special night. Can I get a yeehaw?